My hope is that I'm live. If I'm not, this is going to be very embarrassing. All right, let's just get into it. Let's hope this is working. Hello, hi, my name is Ansu. If you're new here, you should subscribe. I I'm sure we'll have a fantastic time here. I do a lot of reading, I play games sometimes, and it's a good time here. So, hello. It is really late into the night. It's like 11 p.m. here, but I just wanted to sit down and read a little bit, so I thought I would just hang out with you guys. I have my trusty little blanket here, and I have my Kindle. I don't know what to read though, because I was on a Darian's channel yesterday on her live show, and I was commenting on her video, and I was just saying how I was in the middle of two different books. One of them being In the Lives of Puppets by TJ Klune, and I don't know, I'm just not super into it, which really sucks for me, but what are you gonna do? Um, oh shoot, you know what? I should probably test if this thing is working because I'm pretty sure no one's really watching at the moment. I would be very embarrassed if that's the case. Okay, I think it's working. Let's hope it is. Anywho, yeah, I was reading In the Lives of Puppets, but it has been quite a bit of time. Like, I think it's been like 3 months since I've been reading that book. I got an early copy from NetGalley for that book and I never got to it. I'm at the 51% mark, so I finished quite a bit of it, but I don't know, I still am not into it. Unless, like, there are books where it really grabs your attention so quickly, and there's this book that just doesn't do anything for me. I feel like TJ Klune was just like a one-hit wonder for me because I loved what is that book called? It was Under the Whispering Door, The House in the Cerulean Sea. I loved that book so much, and it was like the best thing that had ever happened ever. It was so good. And then Under the Whispering Door was also pretty decent. I give that like 4 stars. It was pretty good. And then this happened In the Lives of Puppets, and I feel like I shouldn't finish it because it's just not grabbing my attention as I wanted to. But I so badly want to finish it. I just don't know. I'm like at a crossroads at this point, and I don't know what to do with it. But yeah, so In the Lives of Puppets is another book that I'm reading, but I'm also in the middle of Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. A lot of people seem to really enjoy that book, and I got to like 13%. I've been listening to the audiobook, and it's fun to listen to the audiobook. If you've been watching my channel for a bit, you would know that I have not been reading fantasy whatsoever. So it really sucks for me, but I think I can get into it with this book, and it's just been fun. It's not something new. Fourth Wing is just like literally every other fantasy book you've ever read, and it's very basic. But I have been really enjoying it, at least the time that I was reading it, I was really enjoying it. It's been a week or so since I've picked it up. But yeah, that's that. It's not going well in terms of me actually picking it up, but it's a good book as it's a fun time. Another one that I was trying to read, oh my gosh, I'm in the middle of like 10 different books at this point. I think I buried that book into like the little pile over here. But the Matthew Perry book, Friends, Lovers, and The Big Terrible Thing, I don't know if you can see this, like that book. Okay, listen, I watched Friends when I was growing up, and I absolutely loved it. And it has been great, right? But the issue is now that I'm actually reading this book and about Matthew Perry, there's certain things that this man does that I'm just not vibing with. I don't know, it's very unsettling to me, and I'm not a fan. Yeah, I find him fairly annoying right at the moment, and I don't know what to say. I'm not enjoying the whole book. I feel like that book had to go through a lot more revisions so that it would be a better final product. But at the moment, it's just a little trashy. Like, he's been dissing all these women, and then he's saying like, "Oh, a woman is basically just a plaything for him." And I'm just like, "What? What?" It's so bothersome, and I don't like it. Yeah, I think I read, how much did I read of that book? I definitely read more than 25%. It says 25 on here, but I think I read more than that. I was also listening to the audiobook for that, and I couldn't stomach it as much as I wanted to, so I kind of gave up on it as well. I might finish it, but honestly, at this point, I'm just like, ugh, about it. Anyway, what am I gonna read is the next question. Oh, there's One Dance with a Duke by Tessa Dare, which is a romance. I do have the physical copy of the book, but should I go and grab it is the real question, and I don't know if I want to, or if I just want to read on my Kindle, my lovely Kindle. Why am I talking like that? Who knows? We never know. Ooh, Red Rising. Maybe I should do a Red Rising live show. I've been trying to read that freaking book for so long, and everyone's been raving about it for so much time that I think I would really enjoy it. But have I picked it up? Of course I haven't. So I think I'm gonna do that now. I finished like 2 chapters. I've been reading the first 2 chapters for the longest time. Like I'm talking 2, 3 years at this point. And I'm not a huge sci-fi reader, so I just never get into it. And I just want to maybe try to give that a shot. Okay, I think that's a good plan. So I'm just gonna switch into the Pomodoro timing. I don't know what that is called. Pomodoro. I'm blanking. Anyway, one of those things, and I'm going to put that guy up. Transition. Oh, look at that, so fancy. I'm going to start the timer for 25 minutes. So let's chill and read. All right. I think you can hear me. Let's just hope. I'm gonna give it a second because I'm paranoid. Okay. Sweet. I ended up finishing about a chapter and a half of Red Rising by Pierce Brown. That's what I started reading. I think I got to a point, probably spoilers, but I got to a point where the main character, Darrow, I believe his name was, Darrow's wife, Io, essentially goes and ends up in a situation where she dies or gets killed. And I've read till there before, but I don't fully remember exactly what the backstory of it was, so I'm like kind of going through chapters 3 to 4 and onwards. That's what I'm doing so far. And again, like I feel like I should finish this book and this series this year, at least the first 3 books of Red Rising, because I've had that trilogy for the longest time and I just feel like I can finish reading it, but I just never got around to it. Anyway, that is the plan. I feel like I should finish it. It has to happen. I mean, it's been so long, and at this point, I feel like it's a little embarrassing. So, the goal is to finish it this year. I've been saying that for the past 3 years, but let's pretend that this is the year that we're gonna finish it. Anyway, yeah, if you didn't notice me, I was yawning like hell. So, I am very tired. It's already like 11:30 and I'm halfway asleep by this time. So, I think that's it for today. This might be slightly more shorter, more chill, but I hope you did enjoy hanging out with me. If you join me later on, that would have been great. But that's it. If you're new here, do subscribe once again. You'll have a fun time here. I'm speaking so slowly. I don't want to mess up. I don't do live shows. I usually just record myself and then post that later on as a recorded live, just in case I fumble on my words, and it terrifies me. But honestly, I don't care. It is what it is. I make mistakes. I'm only human, so shit happens. And yeah, that's it from me. Definitely subscribe. Your girl wants to get to a certain point in subscriber count. It's a thing, okay? I don't know. That's a goal I have for myself, but yeah, you should subscribe, like, comment, share this video, whatever. Do all the good things, and I will see you all next time with another video, and yeah, bye. Alright, how do I stop this now?